Welcome to Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. I did not unmute the mic when I did that opening right there, but I am here. Welcome to the Wednesday show here at Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. As you can see, a little bit has changed. I have moved my camera back so you can see the full desk. I do have to change the white in the middle of that desk. It is bothering the hell out of me. But I'm going to do what I can, and I'm still going to grow. I'm still going to make things change over time. Everything is getting better each day. If you can see now, I am also live on Twitch. So you can find me on both Facebook and YouTube, and now Twitch. I'm excited to be here. It's been a Wednesday. It's been a day from hell, but I am here. I'm going to try to get through this whole thing without being too laggy. I know that the weather is bad storm is supposed to be coming in here. So I'm going to do the best I can to give you a great quality show. And hopefully it's not as laggy as it seems like it's going to be with this weather. I've seen a little cuts here and there during the countdown coming into the show today, but I am happy to be here nonetheless. A lot to go over today. I talked to a couple more people, and I do have a couple people that do want to come on the show. I'm excited to tell you that I will have a guest hopefully sometime next week. Everything has been talked about as far as when coming on the show. It should be next week, one of these days next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I bring you the show 6 to 8 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I am looking forward to having a guest next week. Fingers crossed that everything goes through and everybody communications there and we work something out and get everything on. And that'll be great. Couple things to go over today. So, my dog has this issue with her food. I don't know if you guys have pets and you guys have dogs and you have this issue also, but my dog likes to wet her food with the water. So I have one of those elevated things because I heard when you have dogs that are taller, it's better to get them off the ground for them to eat and drink. So I have an elevated one. I've noticed every time I put my food in there, or the dog's food in there, that she has this issue with pushing the water over to the food. And I don't know, I thought maybe she just didn't like the food, so I changed the food a few times. I found out that it's just like a kid playing with their food. Dogs do the same things as kids. So I bought today. I'm very excited. I'll probably bring it in for the second half of the show so I can show you guys. I just got it. And while I was setting up, I got my Amazon packages. So I went out there and grabbed it and opened it up. But obviously I had to set everything up so I can make sure I'm on here on time and making sure everybody can watch me at the allotted time that I said I'd be here. So second half of the show, I will show you the new dish I got. I think it's going to be a game changer. It's made for it, and I'm excited to see if she uses it and if it'll make less of a mess. Because I had a wood one, and that thing just got old, wet, everything soggy, everything. It was just not fun. So how's everybody doing today? I am glad to be up live with Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch now. Twitch streaming. I don't know how to do Twitch. I've never done Twitch in the past. I used to play video games a lot. Never really used Twitch or as a live stream or anything like that. I don't think. I did have a Twitch account, so there is a possibility that I've had a couple drinks and went on Twitch and did a live stream or did some kind of gaming something. So I am glad to be on Twitch. The reason I got Twitch is because I do have guests that are going to be coming on, hopefully, that are gamers that use Twitch as their main platform. So I wanted to have a platform where they can reach out to their Twitch people and they can watch the show straight from there. And also because why not stream as many platforms as you possibly can when you're doing a podcast? I think the more the merrier. The better I can get my name out there and get everybody going and everybody on the same page and tuning in to have a good time with me here. at Ziggy Talks because it's fun. I have a buddy of mine. His name is Timbuktu. If you guys watch Redline Radio at all, they are local radio, podcast, live streaming show. They have a few different episodes or a few different shows through it, but it is Redline Radio, and they are the sponsor of all the podcast, and basically they do the sponsorships and host all the people that come on there. I was lucky to actually work with them for a couple of weeks and talk with the owner over there, and just bullshit basically, and get my toes wet into this podcasting industry and what to expect and what to do, things like that. And not too much information from more of just the experience of what other people are doing, and just enjoying it, taking in as much as I possibly can. So I was grateful for the opportunity to work with them, and not really work with them, but to shadow them for a little bit. And so hopefully, fingers crossed that maybe I can get Timbuktu to come on here also. He's a great guy. He produces his own show over there, Timbuk Tuesdays. It's on Tuesdays. I don't have all the information on all that stuff, but I will get it if he is coming on the show. I will definitely make sure to get all his information, links, and all that. So if you guys are interested in ever being on this podcast, if you have something to promote, your local business, local artist, local band, anything like that, and you guys, or somebody that is one of those things, have them reach out to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. Again, ziggytalks216@gmail.com. That's scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. So if anybody is interested in coming on the podcast or has something to promote or looking to sponsor the show, might want to sponsor the show in the future, let them know my information, give them my social medias, have them reach out to me, and we'll set something up, hopefully, and work together with somebody. I am still on the lookout for a co-host, basically. So if you know anybody that's got some experience in doing podcasts or just interested in bullshitting or talking, again, have them reach out to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com, and definitely go over and talk. I'm looking for energetic people, somebody that can have conversations, somebody that can bullshit and take jokes, because that's pretty much what this show is going to end up being in the long run. I keep getting told this, to make reaction videos on my podcast, because that seems to be, the go-to thing for a lot of things. And I personally, I don't react to things. I have my opinions on things, and I will talk about them here and there as they come up. But I'm more of the spur of the moment, figure things out and go from there. But, I am still looking for opinions. If you guys have opinions, you guys have thoughts or segments or anything like that you'd like to see here on the Ziggy Talk, email me or reach out to me and let me know. I'm always open to opinions, and I will definitely take them in anytime I can get them. Any advice is good advice to me. Obviously, I started this brand new, and this is something new to me, so it's a learning curve for me. Everything that you see on this show has been produced or made by me, so my intro videos, even the time clock video at the beginning, my second intro, and my outro to this podcast has all been edited by me. Obviously, I use some other streaming services, some photo editing or video editing software, but I did all that on my own. Same with the studio setup. Everything besides this desk, I purchased, like the background that I have there. I just thought it was something cool. I have that. I like comedians. I like that brick wall look, but I'm also a colorful person. I like to stand out in the crowd, which is my mantra, my motto, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I like standing out in crowds, so I like doing things different. So, brick wall with splattered paint seems something different to me. Obviously, I know it looks a little bare on both this side and this side, but I'm gonna set it up, and hopefully in the future here, I can find something, or get a couple more of these backgrounds right here and put them on the sides so it looks encased. But I don't want to clutter it up too much. I might get some shelving for that wall over there. Unfortunately, there is a sliding door, and it does go behind that wall right there, so I only have so much room to hook anything into that wall or put anything up on that wall. But there is possibilities everywhere. Again, welcome to another Ziggy Talks, and welcome. Thank you for being here. If you guys want to, you can comment in the video. Live comments, I will see the brighter way. They will come up on my screen, so I am able to see them. I do put welcome usually at the start of all my podcasts, so you can see that. I can take your guys' comments and bring them right up on stream, and I do that every so often when people come in. Yeah, that's right, there's a kiss. I don't know. Still learning the buttons a little bit because I don't use them very often. I think that's very cliche, and a lot of people overuse them sometimes, I feel, and I don't want to be that guy that's constantly doing this. But at the same time, I do like them, so I will use them because I have access to them, and I don't care. With that being said, I do want to go ahead and thank the sponsor of Ziggy Talks for right now. The sponsor that we do have is 7686 Designs. You can reach out to them or reach out to them at 7686designs@gmail.com. That's scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. Or you could check them out at facebook.com/7686designs. Great design company. I am a partner in it. I help with the Facebook page. A lot of sublimation, which is very detailed work. This cup right here, again, was made by them. I'm going to bring that up. Here real quick. Hold on. I'll change my cameras. I do like using this camera a lot more. It does take a little bit to get there. Unfortunately, I have the lights literally right in front of the camera, so I bring it out to the side a little bit. You can see a little bit. Little skull design, again colorful because that's what I like. This was custom made just for me by Vicky, the other co-partner of the company, the one that makes most of the stuff. I'm just here just to say hi. That's just the person I am. So yeah, go check them out. We make different things. You can get custom shirts. Say you are on a bowling league, go get some shirts for your bowling league. You can also get here. Let me bring these up real quick. But yeah, if you're on a bowling league and you want bowling shirts, go ahead and check those out. This is actually her bowling league that she's starting up here shortly, living on a spare. She made this for her bowling league, and I think they look really good. Got that nice little pocket detail on it. It's very detailed work. You can also get tumblers. These tumblers are very detailed, just like the one I showed you. And I like this one. This one was for Father's Day, and you can get matching coasters with it. Looks great. If you have a wedding that you are planning, or you have a wedding going on, you can definitely get custom invitations, custom picture boards, and everything like that. What else? Some tumblers. You can get tumblers for your wedding party. Say you got bridesmaids or something like that, or you're going out for a bridal party, get something like that made. Or you got a sports team and you need some kind of drink. You got a kid that's in a baseball team or football or any kind of sports. Get them a tumbler with custom stuff on it for them. These easels are really cool. They're good. That would be a great desktop gift. Basically, they're 2x4 inches, and they'll sit perfectly on your desk. They're cute. I got permission to use all of these that have pictures on them beforehand. So don't think I'm going to get sued anything for that. And then also tote bags. You got a Teacher Appreciation Day that just passed up. A couple tote bags that were made for a couple teachers. You got Kid in Sporting. Again, get them a tote bag for their sporting equipment and get them a tumbler for their drink. So that's a 2-for-1. And also get these cool tote bags for your kids. Have your kids color some tote bags. Markers are included in the price. They come with it. They look absolutely amazing. And yeah, just have them color all over that instead of coloring all over the walls. Great idea. Then again, there's the dad tumbler. You can get the whole kit and caboodles right there. You can get the tumbler and the coasters right there with it. I like this tote bag. Go ahead and use me over and over again. Sign this bag. It's just cute. So yeah, check out the facebook.com/7686designs for all the designs that are up and coming. I still have to do work on that. Unfortunately, I've been very busy at work this week and getting everything situated at work with everything that's going on there, which I can't really talk about. But I will be updating the Facebook page, 7686 Designs. I will be hopefully getting to that the next couple of days here and getting everything updated on that. These are our business cards. If you guys want a business card and I ever see you out in the streets or anything like that, ask for a business card. We have them. This is what they look like. 7686 Designs. You can reach out to us at 7686designs at gmail.com. With any inquiries, you want a custom order, you want something custom done, you can reach out to us there, and we'll be able to talk more in detail of what we can do for you, over pricing and stuff like that. Also, facebook.com/7686designs. We did have a website. We did downsize from the website because I'm sorry if I was sounding a little, I had the mic hit it when I hit the tumbler over here and I hit the mic down a little bit. But we did have a website. We did downgrade into doing just a Facebook page and being local and doing it as basically a hobby store for right now. Only because I got so busy with work and life and everything else going on that I would have to do the taxes quarterly and all that stuff and the mumble jumble you don't want to talk about. It just wasn't ideal for me. So we decided to downsize, which isn't a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I was okay with it. She was okay with it. We made it work. So I'm happy about that. Again, check out the Facebook page at facebook.com/7686designs or reach out to us personally at 7686designs at gmail.com. If you guys are interested in sending me anything, if you guys have any segments like I want to start doing product reviews and stuff like that, if you guys want to send me anything, you are more than welcome to. I don't need it. I don't ask for it. But if you want to, you are more than welcome to. You can reach out to me at ziggytalks216 at gmail.com for any details like that, or just to get information on how you can send me things. So right now I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that, but hopefully I will here in the future. Obviously, I'm still working on getting everything up and running with this and seeing where it's going before I, dive headfirst into anything. I'll keep that open. So today on the ride to work, let me tell you what happened. I was going towards work and I was on the freeway. I won't tell you what freeways I was going on to, but there's this little freeway off of our main freeways. You might know what it is. You might know what I'm talking about. But it has a merging lane to get over, so the major highway comes on the outside and comes into this one, while the other one merges in from the left side. And there's an exit literally, I'd say probably 500 feet from that merging area. So on my way to work, I'm going, and there's that white line that goes down on the side, and it's basically the one that points, and while you're going into it, it emerges or whatever. So there was probably a couple 100 feet of like it thicker until it thinned out into an actual road. I'm driving around the bend, and I get to that, and there's a guy literally not even in front of me, just right next to me. And he just starts merging over. Not even wait until he got to the end of the line or whatever. Just started merging over in the middle of that divider thing. And I'm like, what the hell? So I beat my horn. Just a quick beep. I'm not one of those people that just lays on the horn. No, I don't have a horn button, but let's go with. Yeah, I don't know, like that long. I just little beep, beep, just to let him know like I was there. I don't know, maybe he's in a rush or something because it's in the morning time and people get in rushes. I used to have really bad road rage, and I will be the first to admit it. I would want to chase somebody down, flip them off, yell at them, swear at them, do everything I could because they did something wrong, or they did something wrong, and it causes me to get infuriated. But no, so he goes over that dividing line, comes right into my lane, and we're about half and half. And I beat my horn, and he races in front of me, and literally not even 2 feet cuts me off, and then proceeds to try to slam on his brakes, so I almost hit the back end of him. I get upset. I get a little upset. And I'm like, why? And then this guy is literally like putting his hand out his window, flipping me off. I can see him through the window in the back, flipping me off, going, this and that. This is my question. Why does it seem like the person that is in the wrong in those situations are the ones that get so angry? Like, it makes no sense to me why that person would get so angry. I should be the one that's livid, going crazy because you almost caused an accident for me because you were the bad driver, not me. First off, you merged where you shouldn't have been merging. You were speeding, and you cut me off and braked at the same time. He was trying to get me to get off the road, and basically, I don't know, he wanted to have a conversation. I'm guessing he wanted to have a conversation with his fist. If it wouldn't have caused me to be late to work, I probably would have done it because I was in one of those boots this morning. But I digressed, and I blew it off, smoked a cigarette, and I was home. Got to work, and the manager wasn't in today. He wasn't feeling well, so another reason why today was so busy, because I got to take care of everything again today instead of working on the things that I would like to work on, which is building up and editing shows for this, cutting things together, coming up with topics, everything like that. Like, I have ideas and I want to keep doing them, and it's so hard to do when I have to do my regular job in the middle of the day, which isn't even really my job. My job would be easy, and I would be able to make content or come up with skits or do this and that, and I would be able to do all that if I had the time to do it, but I don't really have the time because I'm now busy making sure that everything else is getting done that needs to be done. And obviously, that being my prime job right now is my main focus. So I do spend a little more time making sure that everything is done right there because that is my main source of income. And obviously, having a kid, that is your main focus, is to make sure you take care of things first. So I didn't really get to do what I wanted to today. I had a couple things I wanted to plan out, cut some videos together to show you guys, and do. I was actually going to do a reaction video, but we will try to set that up for Friday, and I will try to get something together for that. So I do apologize for that. Obviously, I was going to plan this show a little bit more, and it just didn't happen the way I wanted it to, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're still here. I'm still here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., except for last Wednesday when I didn't have any audio in the first episode. I had that. That video was up, but I did delete that because of the fact that there was no audio on it. Nobody's going to watch a video, just a screen with no talking or anything like that. So I deleted that, but you did have I think like 45 minutes of the second half of the episode. I got it up and running and figured out the malfunction that I had, and that was an error on my part, which I'm going to have a few at the beginning of this podcast because, well, it's just trial and error. I am learning as I go. Not really getting taught too much, not getting shown how to do anything. I'm doing this all on my own, and I'm proud of myself. I think everything is starting to look really good. Everything's starting to come together and feel a little bit more professional than it might have, last week. I'm talking more. I'm not having a lot of downtime. I have the background music working really well. I have the intro music cutting in with the actual timer music, which, it brought me onto the screen towards the end of that intro music too. So, which I do have to work on my intro. If anybody has any skills in editing videos or wants to take a shot at it, I am going to have a contest. Obviously, it's going to be with people I know because I don't have that big of a following right now. But if you guys are interested in submitting a opener for my podcast, I would greatly appreciate it. You can send it to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. And I will be taking all submissions that come in. I'll try them out for a couple of weeks, each one. I'll bring them on here and, I'll get your guys' opinion, what you guys think looks good. I'll also have a say in it because it is my talk show. And obviously I want something that I think could be pleasing and I like to. Because, why would you not want to do something that you like? So I did have originally, when I got this, I had headphones for guests and stuff like that too. I realized that last week I didn't have a latch on my door. I have a cat. My cat likes electronic cords. And if I was able to right now take you around my room or just show you the floor, you can only see like a little bit right here of cords. But there is probably at least 20 cords running around this room while I'm talking to you right now, just set up for this show. So, my cat got into my room last week before I got a latch. Now I have a latch. And thankfully, I'm not even mad about it. It is what it is. It was headphones that I think I have them here. Oh, there they are. So I had these headphones, and well, the cat chewed them. Chewed them right here. Here, let me change this around so you guys can see it. And it's a little upsetting when you get new things and a cat takes out your whole thing. But it is what it is. So you see that? Headphones. Decent headphones too. These were working very well, and I loved them. The only reason I got these headphones is because I'm the host and I wanted white headphones. And if you can tell, here, let me take these off real quick. If you can tell, these are not white. These are almost purple. I mean, they look white with so they look white with the lights that I have set up. They look white, but they are 100% not. They're like this pinkish purple color, which it's fine. I don't mind. My son's favorite color is pink, so I have no problem with having pink purple headphones. They look good. But with that being said, I did need to have other headphones for in case I had a guest. And obviously, I found out that I might be having a guest next week. So, busted my ass and ordered the original pair that I wanted, and these ones are actually white. You can see those from far away. But I like the way the white looks. I think, I wear a black hat, there's a reason I wear the hat. I'm not particularly proud of the fact, but I'm 37 years old. I am starting to lose hair in the front of my head. It is a thing, and so I'm covering it up. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Your boy Ziggy has got some bald head issues, and I shaved it for a long time. I shaved it probably for at least, probably even longer, probably like 7 years at least, 7 or 8 years. I've shaved my head completely, and just had like the peach fuzz at most, and it looked good. I probably don't have. Let's see if I can find a picture of me. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can do this while we're talking. Woo! Look at Jeff or Ziggy trying to multitask. I'm glad there was like overplay playing so I can distract you guys while I was going to look at this and try to get things done. So it's really tough for me too, because I don't really want to use the computer too much when I'm podcasting and streaming, only because of the simple fact that I don't want things to run too slowly. So I try my best not to overdo it and have too many things open at the same time. But, it seems to be working a little bit today. When I took the headphones off, I actually heard thunder outside, which was pretty crazy. But it is what it is. I want to know how you guys are doing this today or this week also. You guys having a good week? You guys having fun? I do also have to make sure that it's, something where I don't have anybody in there. Oh, I don't want it. Man, I'm not proud of these pictures, and I'm going to show them anyways, but I'm not proud of them. But I looked halfway decent in this picture. Don't judge me. Do not judge. I'm just messing with you guys. You can judge all you want. But if I can find a picture that I look halfway decent with hair, I'll show that one too. But let's go over here and download it, that, and then do this, do a little bit of that, do a little bit of this. But I'm getting there. But yeah, how is you guys' week going so far? You guys having a good week? Hopefully you are. Hopefully you guys are joining in. You guys are free to comment. You're free to comment. This is what I used to look like when I shaved my head. That Ziggy with a bald head. As you can tell, also, that was a long time ago because, as you can tell, my tattoos are more spread out. Pretty much my whole arm is covered by now. So enough looking at that. That is what I used to look like without hair. And I don't know if I wear a lot of hats. So a lot of my good pictures that I have me wearing a hat for the most part. Yeah, every single nope, not gonna show that one. Oh man, I really don't have any pictures of me without a hat on that I'm proud of or okay with. I'm still looking, guys. I'm sorry. I don't like the fact that I'm going bald, and I think that's a big issue here. I don't like to show off when I'm bald. If I don't look good, I don't like it. This one's okay. Let's go ahead. I'd show you literally right now what I look like, but I'm not gonna do that because it's under a hat. So my hair looks horrible, and it probably looks more bald than I want it to look. So we'll just use this picture. And this is gonna be what your boy Ziggy looks like now, pretty much. This was only taken a little bit ago, wasn't it? Or taken a couple months ago, I guess. There we go. That's what your boy Ziggy looks like now. You see how much forehead I have there? It's more like 6, 7, and it's going to the top of my head. I don't like that. I don't like it. Take that off the screen. So, I'm not very happy with the fact that I'm losing hair. So I will be wearing a hat on this podcast. I'll change it up every once in a while. Don't worry, you won't have to see the same hat. It is a black camel hat. I got it from Uncle, who recently passed away. God rest his soul. Fly free. His name was Uncle Denny. One of the best guys I knew. He went out of his way to always make sure that he was a part of everybody's life. And he always made sure to put family first. Like, no matter what, he cared about everybody liking everybody, or at least tolerating everybody for special functions or anything like that, family reunion stuff. So, he unfortunately, about a month ago, passed away. He had a wife. She was my Aunt Pat, and she passed away a long time ago. I'd like to say at least 7, 8 years ago also. And so he's an older guy, old fella. He was like 76, I think, when he passed away, but he's happy. He's happy now, and I got a few things from his house after he passed, and I'm very grateful for it because he was probably one of the closest family members I was with. Had a great conversation about 2 or 3 days before he passed away, which really meant a lot to me because we dove deep and talked deep conversations, and he wasn't somebody I couldn't be vulnerable around, and basically can tell him how much I loved him and ask him serious questions that you wouldn't even want to ask your best friend. That's how close I was with him. So having those talks with him and being able to talk to him was a great thing, and he will be missed. I love the guy to death, but I know in the end it's what he wanted, and I know he's happier being with Aunt Pat and being that guy. So be cool, Uncle Denny. Anyways, digressing. How's everybody doing today? Are we having a good day? Yeah, that's right. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Anytime you guys stop by, please make sure you are subscribing, and sharing this video. That's the only way this is going to grow into bigger and better things. That, and also me getting guests that have people that follow them and want to come and watch them on my show, which is another reason I want to make sure I get guests on here and, just keep going with it because it's a fun time. It's a fun time to sit here. It's getting very hot in this room. That's one thing that sucks is there is no air vent in this room, so it does get very hot for the 2 hours I'm in here. Plus, with these lights on me the whole time, it's very hot. It's not fun. Plus, where it's at, so it is what it is. What else was I going to talk about today? So on the second half, I will show you that dog bowl that I am excited for. What else? Oh, I got the headphones today. Those came with the dog bowl also. I did order from Temu. I ordered a few things. I'm excited. I am going to own a pair of overalls. I think that's what you call them, the ones the pants that have the basically the whatever you want to call those, over the shoulders and clip on. I got a black pair of those. I don't know. I wanted a pair of those for a long time now, and I got one because why not? They were like I tell you, shop Temu. It is the best place to find anything. Sizes are good. This shirt I think is from Temu. I think I got this in a whole outfit with a pair of whatchamacallit, like sweatpants or something like that for winter time. And it matches. It's pretty nice. It's comfortable. The material's good. The shirt I wore on Monday's episode, that was also from Temu. I believe that was from Temu. Yeah, definitely Temu. So I got a couple products that I'm going to be testing, just out and ends, a couple cheap products or something like that, just so I can start doing that segment where I'm doing a review on something. I mean, obviously, I can do a review. I'm going to do a review on the dog bowl during the second half. I'm also going to do a review on these headphones because, well, I got them out and you guys can hear them. Ooh, I don't know. But I like them. These headphones were pretty cheap. I think these were like $10. Like I said, I'm not looking to spend an arm and a leg on everything that I'm using when I'm not doing what I'm doing. Right now, this is just a hobby of mine, and I want to see where it can go. And so I'm going to do everything and put money into it, obviously, but I'm not going to put my life savings into it. But these do fold up, which is pretty nice. And they came like folded in this way, but I'm stupid apparently. This is what I was talking about. This is the wire situation that I got going on down here. That is, everything's just tangling up, and I don't like it because I got this one. There we go. Okay, that should be better. Ow. Yeah, so I got that. This mic is also plugged in. Got those headphones plugged in. I don't know why I have everything plugged in, but I do, just so I'm ready to go. And I like to make sure all my equipment's working at the beginning of every episode now, because I learned that sometimes I don't have audio. And if I would have just moved over and talked into that mic, I would have had audio on last Wednesday, but I did not. But I learned from that mistake. But these headphones are nice, so they do fold up. Again, I don't know how the middle folds up. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I think that buses, they fold in the side like this, just like that. So they look like owl ears, and they're supposed to like bend over or something. So I don't think they were just like that when I got them. They were like folded over. I don't know. But I got these, and they look pretty nice, and they fold up, and the sound in them are actually better than the headphones that I'm wearing. And which sucks, because I really like these headphones because they fit my ear perfectly, and they're very nice feeling and comfortable. They don't squeeze too much in my head, but I also have a smaller head, so no, not meant in any other way, but the fact that I have to wear small hats. But these headphones fit very nicely, and they sound good for what I need them for. Yeah. But I'm very happy with those headphones. They work for what I need them for, and they sound good with the audio here. I could technically here. There we go. Technically, just use them right now, and the only difference is these are a little less noise canceling, so I can hear like the back feet a little bit. Like when I talk like this, it sounds good. But like when I'm talking out here and I'm talking to you guys, I can kind of hear it bouncing back at me in front of my face. So that kind of sucks a little bit, and it kind of like, I guess that's probably why it sounds, but that it sounds clearer in my ears as I'm talking. But it doesn't have that noise canceling feature, which you really don't need, because guests are going to be wearing this, and they can hear my voice, I can hear theirs. That's all that matters. That's right. Well, look at that. We made it through our first half of our episode, and I had a lot to talk about. I actually pretty much kept this going and kept it going for most of it without having too much of downtime or uh, too much dead time on here, which I like. I like that. I like it's getting a little easier for me to talk to. First couple of episodes were absolutely horrible because it's hard to talk to a camera by yourself and just constantly just thinking of what conversations you had throughout the day, people you talked to, conversations you had with everybody, stories you have of the day or that's happened in the last couple of days, everything like that. It's hard. It's hard to fill 2 hours of that, and I can't stress that enough. But I am doing it, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to keep going with this, and it's going to get easier and easier to fill those 2 hours the more I'm on here, because the more comfortable I get to talking, the more things I'm thinking about throughout the day. Like today, when I was driving to work after that incident with the other guy where he cut me off, first thing I thought about is like, I got a podcast tonight and I'm going to be on tonight. That is going to be a topic that I'm going to talk about today. So it's little things like that. Like that's the thing that eased my mind off of that whole situation. Was like, I get to talk about this now. And and I get to vent and I get to tell you guys exactly what happened from my perspective. Again, everything that I say is all my opinion, unless it's fact-based and I can prove that it's fact-based. Take everything with a grain of salt. Everything is my opinion. I might have been told bad information. I'm not claiming to be like Fox News where I'm telling you the right information or whatever, CNN. I don't know how they tell the news over there, but I'm not telling you that I'm always going to be right about everything. And correct me if I'm ever wrong. I don't mind it. And I will definitely re-correct myself on either same episode or after the episode if I get a comment saying like, oh, you said this wrong or that's not correct on this information. I'll do more research and give you the correct information on anything that might come up, because I don't want to be that person. But we are all just not robots, and I'm not a robot. I don't ever claim to be, so I cannot act like a robot. So with that being said, we are going to take a short break here, and I will be back here for the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock portion of our episode of Ziggy Talks. This is episode 5, by the way. I'm at 5. And 6 will be the next one. So I'm excited for that. So you guys stay tuned for the second half of this Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy Talks. You can catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I hope you guys stick with me here and come back for the second half of the show. And you guys can always comment during the break. I am sitting next to the computer. I don't do too much, but I don't want to have a lot of dead air, so I take a breather, get my thoughts together, and come back with a fresher mind for the second half. And hopefully you guys have more comments. So come back and see me in 10 minutes. See you guys soon. Sorry guys, for some reason it's saying it's having trouble to upload the video. Just gonna do the regular countdown overlay then. If that works. Little issues. The difference is I'm gonna paint the music. It's just a black counter. So you guys enjoy, and I'll be right back. Welcome again to Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. Thank you guys again for joining me. I'm glad to be here. Hope you guys are having a great week. I sure am on my end. Yeah, I almost thought, so during that break, I literally went out there because I had to put my laundry into the dryer. And I literally thought when I came back up, I was sitting at the dryer. I looked up and I'm like, is today Tuesday? I seriously thought that it was Tuesday for a second. And I had to check my phone. And I'm like, okay, it is Wednesday. So I almost thought I gave you guys an extra episode this week because of the fact that I thought it was Tuesday and it's actually Wednesday. So nope, you guys are getting your Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. here at Ziggy Talks with your host Ziggy. So if you ever hear me slipping up when I say the name of the show, Ziggy Talks, and you ever hear me say another, there's a reason behind that. So there is somebody that I know, and I'm not going to name names, that had a show that started with another blank show. And do not want to show him any love. I think he's a piece of crap. I think he does not know how to be a talk show host. I think he belittles way too many people, and he is a piece of crap. And he should not have a podcast or live stream or any kind of following at that matter, because he just does not know how to do it. He takes advantage of all the people around him, and he does a bad job at it. And if he ever sees this episode, I hope he does, so he can see that I, Ziggy, am doing a podcast, and I can't wait to do better and bigger things than he ever could. He's lost his career, and I hope he keeps getting shit on in the future. But I'm not going to start beef where there is no beef, because I'm not going to give his information out. If you guys can piece together by another blank show, then that is all on you guys, and you guys put the puzzle pieces together and figured that out on your own, and I'm proud of you. And yeah, don't show that guy any recognition. He doesn't deserve it. There's a reason he doesn't work at one show, and there's a reason his show isn't working right now. It's because he doesn't know how to do it, and he's inconsistent, and he treats everybody around him like dirt. So he doesn't deserve it. Me, on the other hand, I welcome all your guys' comments. I welcome all your love, your constructive criticism, everything you guys have to offer. You guys are what makes this show possible, and I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys loving, sharing, and commenting and doing everything that you guys have. I know it might not seem like I'm doing much, and there's not that many views during my videos, but I am getting views. I mean, there's almost 40 views on my first episode. There's 50-something views on my intro video that I put up. So, I mean, I'm getting views, and for that, I appreciate it. It's only my second, not even done with my second week yet, so I didn't expect much in the first couple of months here, let alone first couple of weeks. So I'm a growing podcast, and I do tend to grow and get better at this and learn more and become somebody that people watch regularly. And I would like to get to that point, and I know it just takes time and consistency and quality content. So with that being said, thank you guys for all your support and your love. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. But I have the confidence to do it, and I wanted to do it, so I am trying my hardest to make something work here. Again, I am Ziggy Talks, or I am your host, Ziggy, at Ziggy Talks. If you guys want to reach out to me for anything at all, you can always reach me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com and reach out to me with sponsorships, an artist, a band, anybody looking to get a little exposure, or just want to come on a podcast. If you guys want to, hit me up there. and more details we talked about then. That you can also support 7686 Designs by going to facebook.com/7686 Designs, like the page, share the page, buy some merchandise from them, custom stuff. You can get anything that you want, pretty much anything that you can put a picture on or put a design on can pretty much be made. Hats, cups, coasters, shirts, you name it, easels, anything, you can make it. So go to facebook.com/7686 Designs, check that out. Or if you have any questions or your own custom things that you might want, you can email directly at 7686designs@gmail.com. I will be the one that is in charge of both of those things. So you'll be talking to me personally. It's always a fun time. I did say before the break that I was going to show you guys the new dog bowl that I got. I do have it. I did bring it in last minute. I ran over, got it because I remembered that I was going to show it. So with that being said, I went to, let me go see if I can screenshot. It's on order first. So if it does lag a little bit, no, sorry. I shouldn't be playing that. That's my favorite one on here. But I probably shouldn't play that as much because it definitely has a cuss word in it, and I don't want to be that person. But I have a lot of cuss on here. This isn't for kids. I don't expect little kids to be watching my shows. If they are, then you're just cool as hell. And I welcome you guys to watch my shows. I will be making a shout out here shortly also after I get done with all this. Somebody here shortly. But yeah, so this dog bowl. I didn't bring in the legs with me, so I just brought it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at this. This thing is so cool. Hold on 1 second. I think I just put it under. Where'd it go? Hold on. What? Oh. This video clip. Why it's not showing up? I'm going to the wrong thing. I have to put it overlay so I can find the picture and I can bring it to you guys. But this is it right here. So if you guys are looking, you can see it through the camera. Once I get this loaded up, I can at least show you and explain a little bit more about it. But I'm excited for Harley to try this, which, if you guys don't know by now, Harley is my dog. She is a Lab Retriever mix. She's pretty awesome. Love her to death. Let me see if I can find this picture here. For some reason, it can't save correctly. What is the date today? 26. See, it didn't go to. What's going on here? I know I saved it. I put it under the wrong thing. So my screen's really small too, so I can't see a lot of the. Nope, not under there. So it didn't download. So let me try this one more time. Yeah, that's right. Let's cheer for all that dead time that I get. Because, still working on things. Could have had this uploaded, could have been, but I didn't think I was going to be showing this today or whatever. So I am showing it. And so now you got to bear with me. There. If this saves, it's said it saved it to, which I don't understand where it saved it to. Let me see. Yeah, it's saved it on there. It is in there. Okay. It says it's in here. So let me try this one more time. And go to Ziggy Talks. I have different it's not. Oh, that's why I had okay. Sorry, I had custom files on there and I don't know why. How is it not? This is a problem too. When you save files and you try to use them in streaming thing, they have to be certain files like JPEG, PNG, PG, JPG, or GIFs. And apparently, when I save stuff, I save them correctly. So let me try to save this again so I can get up there. I mean, it's gonna look like this, except I don't have the legs on it right now. Obviously, I didn't pull them out of the bag because I didn't have enough time to get it all saved up. So let me try to save this under a format that's going to work so I can show you guys. Why does it let me? This might be a big thing, so I'm just trying to copy the whole page. Let's see. Again, if you guys want to, you guys can reach out to me at, there we go, that is a JPEG. If you guys want to reach out to me, you guys can reach out to me at 7686 Designs, or reach out to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com, or you can check out you can also check out 7686 Designs at facebook.com, or reach out personally at 7686designs@gmail.com. I want to thank you guys for stopping in, taking time out of your day to hang out with me. Fun time. It's always a fun time here at Ziggy Talks. All right, so I do got it loaded now. So what this thing does, because my dog likes to play with his water and put it into his food, it's cool because the way it works is when a dog pushes their water into the thing, it's got this catcher on it. And I don't know if you can see right around the bottom of the bowl there, but there is like a channel for like the water to go into and stuff like that. So it will block them from getting it all over the floor instead of just being out and about. Now, I know the next question is, oh, those bowls are just sitting on a platform right there. Now, the bowls that I have a special grip on the bottom of them. So they'll grip right to this. And this is pretty sticky plastic on the bottom of this, and so it's also got these little nubs. You guys aren't going to see any of that. It just looks like a white plastic to you guys. But there's little nubs right here. I can tilt this a certain way. Right here, where those shadows are, there's a little nub that'll hold that in place also. So I'm looking forward to utilizing it and making sure there's no water all over the floor. I think it's going to be a lot better for the dog. Also, I had to get a new, that to the side. I had to get a new, cat box for my cat. So I don't want to go too much into it, but my cat is the stinkiest cat ever. Probably the worst smelling cat ever. And it's not his fault. You know, he does his business and sometimes it stinks. I get cat litter that is supposed to be odor eating and everything like that, but I have a big cat. My cat is a nice size. So I took the top off of the old one that I had. I got rid of it. I don't have it anymore. But I took the top off of it because he had this issue with going outside of the box. Not number one, just number two. Number one, he did in the box all the time. So it wasn't an issue of him using the box at all. And it wasn't an issue of it being too dirty for him to want to use it. It's literally, it's just something he's always done. So I got this cat from my sister-in-law's dad. He unfortunately passed away, God rest his soul. But when he passed away, I was also in the market for somebody for Harley. And I wanted a cat. I didn't want another dog because dogs are a pain in the ass to take care of, especially multiple dogs. One dog is manageable. Don't get me wrong. If you have a busy life and stuff like that, dogs are manageable by themselves. But I felt bad because I constantly am at work all the time and stuff like that, and she doesn't have anybody to play with when I'm gone. But when I get home, I play with her all the time. And she sleeps with me, and she is my favorite ever. But I wanted her to have somebody to play with, something to play with. And so I got this cat from my sister-in-law's dad. And when I got him, my brother was telling me, this cat does his number 2 outside of the box. Don't know why, but it wasn't just me. So it's not something that happened at my place after I got the cat. It's just something that I guess he's always done. I don't know if he doesn't know how to poop. Maybe he just puts his front in and just poops there because he gets better leverage or something. I don't know. But he doesn't like to poop in the box. And I couldn't find a reason of why he does this. But yeah. He has been better at it though. He does poop now pretty much most of the time in the box, unless it might get a little too dirty in there, I guess. So I have been cleaning it out a little bit more often, or trying to at least. But yeah. So I got him a new cat box that is made for large cats, and it does have a top on it. And I feel like that's going to help alleviate that bad smell that I get, which my cat has his own room, and it's by the back door of my house, which kind of sucks because that's where people come in and out also. So yeah, it's just not pleasing to have people coming in the house that smell like cat just did his business right next to your nose, and you have to smell that. And I don't want that for anybody that has to come in my house. So hopefully that will alleviate that issue. I'm guessing it will. Also, I'm trying different litters also. Got a stronger odor eater that says for sure it'll last 1 full day. Or 10 days of nice smelling, no odor issues at all. So hopefully it works. I'm hoping it works. It definitely works. With that being said, I think I did everything to help out both of my animals. So my dog is taken care of with his eating issues, or with her eating issues, her playing with her food. She pushes the water. It's so annoying. But she's an adorable dog and an adorable cat, and I love them both. I think I have a picture here. Don't know if I have it downloaded. See, I don't download anything. See, this is what I'm talking about. I come up with stuff off the top of the head. So I have a little bit of topics and stuff here and there, but most of it I'm just like on the flash or on the fly. I'm just like, hey, I'm going to do this, do that. And so I don't know if I have it downloaded. I thought I downloaded it, but it doesn't look like it yet. I'll go ahead and check Facebook and see if I can get that downloaded for you and find that picture. It's an adorable picture. But I also don't know if I have that one on Facebook or I'm able to find that on Facebook. I'm going to try right now. As I'm talking about that, I was going to talk about something. What was I going to talk about? I tend to try to play that when I am taking a drink of my drink, because it is one of the longest ones on here. I do have this other one, but I don't really like it too much. You can listen to it here. Let's play it. like that. I do like that one. That one's not too bad, and I should start playing that when I drink, or take a drink because then that will at least take some time. It was this one. Ay, 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 Coco Tumble, ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that one, I don't like playing that one because, well, I don't speak Spanish, and I don't think it's right for me to play Spanish songs on my podcast when I'm not a Spanish-speaking person. With that being said, that is why I press. Well, from now on, I'm going to press this one. And that works out better. That is so much. Yeah, that is definitely going to be my drink pressing button. See, I'm learning things like. So I noticed that the music went off and my live stream stopped. What just happened? How'd that? What? Huh. Sorry if you guys were listening to me, but I'm going over the tracks and how to use them and utilize them while I was looking for the dog pictures. I found them. See, this is why I don't like to go off of this, because it seems to lag, and I think it just lagged out. So I apologize for that. But, whoopsie. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my buttons. So I have the new one. This is going to be the one for drinking. And I think that works perfectly because that is like the perfect amount of time to take a drink. Because with this cup, it comes out a little slower. So, but let's see. Then we got this laugh. So I'm thinking I can use that if somebody makes a joke that's like crickets. So I can use that as instead of crickets. So it's almost like making fun of them. Like, haha, but it's not that funny.
Ready, go!
That ready, go. I feel like when I have a segment, I'm going to use that to start that segment off so you guys know when that one's coming. Maybe I'll do that.
Ready, go!
Or when I'm going to do a product test or something like that. That'll be cool. What do I got here? There we go. That's another crickets one. If I think it's a little haha, LOL, but it's not really out loud, I'll do this one. If it's just bad, I'll do that one. If somebody says some crazy stuff, I can use that one. gunshots, but it sounds more like somebody like banging on a door. I don't know. That's a weird one to me. But of course, I got my chairs. I like the chairs. I got the applause. It's a little longer and a little quieter. And then you got a little shorter but a louder chair. I like that one. A crow. I want to use that for a segment also, because obviously I have a raven depicted how you want. It's either a crow or a raven, depending on how you want to call it, on my chest as a tattoo, which I will get a picture up for the Friday episode, and I'll show you more tattoos and make a little segment out of that. But I do like birds, crows, and ravens, mostly because of their symbolism of life and death. So there's that, and then I got a kiss, and then a little soft laugh track. And then that, I don't know, that does something with vocals and stuff like that. So, yeah, those are all my buttons right there. Getting back into it. So the reason that everything seemed to go away for a minute there was because everything wasn't working correctly. Let me delete some of these, so the dog bowl and stuff like that, so I can make sure. I'll keep that. I gotta keep take one of those away. I'll show those. I don't know. Show that. I don't think I need all those. But yeah, if you guys want to reach out at all, or you guys want to comment, the live stream, I am streaming both on Facebook, YouTube, and now Twitch as of today. Doing all that. So you guys can comment on all three platforms and reach out to me, and I'll get those in live feed. And so I do get those, so I do get a chance to conversate with you. It definitely helps when I don't have anybody on the episodes or another host or anything like that talking, so it keeps the conversation going. So I do appreciate when you guys do comment, because it does help me engage with you guys and keep it going a little bit. So I did tell you guys I was going to show you a picture of my cat and my dog. So my dog's name is Harley. I rescued her when she was about 3 or 4 weeks old. She was going to get put down. There was a lot of work that was needed to get her. She had worms and stuff when she was brought in. She was brought in from an abandoned mom, basically, from what I know of. And so I bought her, got all the work done, and she is now healthy as everything. And she is 2 months older than my son is. So she is 3. Well, no, she's 4 now, because my son turns 4 on August 12th. So in June 6th, she turned 4. So she is 4 now. So, and then I got a cat named Chester. Chester is Lincoln Park. His original name was Charcoal. Charcoal was his original name when my sister-in-law's dad had him, but I renamed him to Chester because, well, I don't know, something with the black cat and the aggression in the cat just reminded me of Chester from Lincoln Park. So I got Harley Quinn and I got Chester. They're just right next to each other and cute. So I got a couple pictures like that. And that's just them loving on each other. And that cat, right after this picture, swatted the hell out of that dog right in the face. If you can see the arm coming up, slap was right after that. And that dog's just trying to love and just saying, I love you. But that's a cute picture that I have. And then you got them both looking back. I don't know how I got all these pictures and how they came out so well, but they did. And I love them. So if you I got to find somebody that can do something with those pictures, because I want like all 3 of those pictures put on something that I can keep, like a 3-picture thing. It's almost like that See, Speak, and Hear No Evil, but it's just with dogs and cats, and it's like 3 different poses, but in the same position area, and I think they look really cute together. So and it's pretty much the only good ones that I got of them also. So I really like that. So that's my dog and that's my cat. They're cute little ones, except for Chester, man. He is a big cat. I don't know if you guys can see it really in the picture, but my dog is a medium dog. So, he's already decent size. But if you can see that cat, like a medium dog, he's not a large dog, but he's in between medium and large. And if you see that cat right next to him, just look at the girth of this damn cat. He's just big. When I first got him, also, he was just very aggressive, and he would bite everybody. He wouldn't let anybody pet him or anything like that, and he was very aggressive, and it kind of worried me a little bit when I first got him the first week or so. I thought I was going to have to get rid of him because with my son, he bit my son on the arm, because my son's kind of a little aggressive too. And he just went to go pet the cat, and the cat was still acclimating himself. I guess with my sister-in-law's dad's house, he was also aggressive over there. Now, when I tell you this cat has made a complete 180, my cat is in my bedroom every morning, waking me up, coming next to me, jumps on my lap to get petted, and he does bite after a certain amount. It's more like a regular cat now, where like if you play with him or he gets overstimulated, he likes to be like, okay, I'm done. I had enough. No more. So he does nip a little bit, but it's nothing like he used to. He used to aggressive, like, and all that stuff. And so I'm very happy that he's got more tame. And I think it's because of the fact that him and Harley get along so well together. They play fight. They lay next to each other. You've seen it in the pictures. That was me on the other side of the couch. I didn't make them sit there. That's just where they both happen to be at the same time. So getting those pictures were amazing. But yeah, they're like the best friends now. They play fight. Sometimes they get mad at each other like brother and sister. But, it works out. And I think Harley's a lot happier having him around, and I'm a lot happier that he is around. Glad I took him in. I'm glad I was able to give him a home, and get him off that aggression and show him a little bit more love and affection, and get him to open up a little bit. It seems like he's a lot more opened up and a little more less fearful of everybody, pretty much. I did want to take a minute out. Hold on. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can. See, every time I get off there, I get scared that it's going to. I get scared that it's going to lag out. Leg out, and I don't want it to, so I click back and forth. So let's see if that works. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that I think my screen goes black when I click off there. So, sorry if it does. Okay. There we go. Hold on. Let's see if that worked. I want to see if it did. Let's see. Because if this did work, I'm going to be very happy if this works. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, it did. It did. I think it did. Oh, let's see if it worked. So it might take a second to download and it might just automatically play. I really hope it doesn't. Okay, it didn't play. So there's another thing that I can do on my podcast where I'm very happy about doing it. So it is somebody's special birthday today. I believe they just turned 16, so it's a sweet 16. Logan, happy birthday. I want to say a happy birthday to you. And she's like my sister. I love them all. It is my family. I would do everything.
It's your birthday.
So this one goes out to you. Logan, happy birthday. Hope you get to see this. I hope everybody should. Hope you get embarrassed because that's what brothers do.
That's what we say. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday.
All right. See, I like that. That's so cute. So if you guys know anybody or you guys want a shout out for a birthday, just hit me up and let me know. I'd be more than happy to play that song. That's going to be on there now for everybody. So anytime I have somebody on here and it's your birthday or you guys want a special birthday shout out, let me know. But it is Logan's birthday. And happy birthday to you, Logan. I hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody treated you well. Hopefully, I mean, I did see you singing. What was that? What's that song? I don't know. It's a song, but there was a video, and you're sitting on the back of Raya's back, brushing her hair, singing the song, and I thought it was the most adorable, cute thing you've ever done in your life. I know you're more of a tomboy now. Well, you were a tomboy, but I'm sure you were embarrassed by that. So, happy birthday to you. I'm hoping you're having a great day. And I'm glad to be your brother. And I love you guys so much. I love you, the whole family. And thank you guys for all your love and support that you guys have given me over the years. So, hopefully, you are having an amazing birthday. And I'm glad that I was able to do that for you today. See? Sometimes having a podcast has its perks. So, happy birthday, Logan. All right, going back to the sponsor of our episode, 7686 Designs. You can reach out at facebook.com/7686 Designs for all your design needs. If you have a bowling league, a baseball league, volleyball team, anything like that, you can get special shirts made just for that with your brand, with the name of your team on it, getting special names, special writing on it. Living on a Spare is my partner's bowling league. We had shoes, balls, these shoes and these balls or something last year when I was on a league with her. Unfortunately, this year I won't be able to be on a league. It's just a little too far for me to go out with work and doing this. It's just too much on my plate. But you can also get tumblers. These tumblers are very designed. They look great. They come out very detailed, have a lot of detail in them, and they're just great. They're great things to have. You have a special event like Father's Day, Mother's Day, always a great gift. You have a kid in sports, always a great gift. You can personalize them, put pictures on them, everything like that. They look great. You have a wedding coming up and you want to do special custom things like we can do the invitations. We can make a photo board for you. A little bit of everything we can add and make sure that's a special day for you. And hopefully you don't have to be burdened with getting everything planned. We can help you with that. Also, tote bags. We got these ones for the kids where they can draw right on them. It does come with the markers. So just know that they are great. That is a unicorn mermaid. She made sure that I know what that is now. So definitely definitely check that out. What else? Oh, this is another one. This is a boy playing sports. So if you have a kid, say in t-ball, soccer, or anything like that, get them this one. They can draw and paint on it, put their gear in it, and they'll be the talk of all the moms. And then more moms will look it up and probably get more for their kids. So talk like that. Everything like that. You can check us out, like I said, at facebook.com/7686 Designs, scrolling down there at the bottom of the screen right now. Or if you have something that's custom or you have questions or anything like that, comments, you can email us at 76designs@gmail.com with any inquiries about possibly doing custom anything, band stuff like that. Just reach out and we can discuss more about that. If you know anybody that is looking to be a sponsor of this show, Ziggy Talks, I know that I'm just starting off, but all these episodes are going to be up here in my playlist, so they will be able to be viewed. The more popular I get, hopefully people go back and watch the episodes they didn't get to see. So if you know anybody that is looking to be sponsored, a local artist, a local band, a local store, somebody that sells something, just let me know. Give them my information, ziggytalks216@gmail.com. They can reach out. If you are looking to be on the podcast or know somebody that's interested in being on the podcast, I am looking still for a co-host. I'm also looking to fill spots for having guests on to talk about different things. Like I said, artist, bands, anything like that. So if you are any of those people or you know anybody that might be interested in that, send them my information, ziggytalks216@gmail.com. I had such a great, eventful Wednesday today. This podcast was pretty well. The weather seemed to hold out. I went out on my break. The sky looked absolutely terrible, scary, and but it didn't sound too bad. I heard a little bit of thunder and a little bit of rain. Nothing too bad. It was going to be a lot worse today. I am happy to say that I am streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch now. So I have 3 streaming platforms. You can find me at any of those 3. You can comment on any of those 3, and I will get those in real live time. So I will be able to talk to you. I mean, it will have to be through the episode. If you comment, I will get those while I'm live. If you comment on an episode that I previously done, I'll get a notification for that and be able to look at that. So check me out, Ziggy Talks. It will be on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, till this day forward until I decide otherwise. But for the foreseeable future, that is the schedule that I have planned. I don't see myself taking off anytime soon. I don't have anything to take off. I don't have any special occasions coming out. I do plan on possibly recording some episodes just to make sure that I have I'm probably going to record 1 or 2 episodes maybe every month that'll probably just be basic episodes, nothing too pretty generic, pretty much what I do right now, just talking about everything going on in my life and not too much current events and stuff like that, just because I want to do that once or twice a month, just in case I have an emergency or something that I can upload at least a video for you guys to watch, because like I said, consistency is key for me. So I want to make sure that I am constantly getting something up here. With that being said, I did forget to tell you guys, and I know we're getting close to the end of this episode, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to talk about this pretty quickly, but I did forget to bring it up. I was going to talk about it like towards the beginning of this, because it is absolutely crazy. So I talked a little bit about it, I believe, on Friday, having to take that sleep test, the at-home test, where I had to wear this crazy, where I had to wear this crazy mask, this thing around my chest, this thing on my finger. I had to wear a whole bunch of stuff, and it was not fun. It was not comfortable at all. I had to do it, and I was able to do it at home, which was nice, because of the fact that I didn't have to sleep in a random place because I didn't like the idea of having to sleep somewhere and have people watching me while I was asleep. Something about that just seems creepy. So I decided to do the at-home sleep test. And this is what I had to wear. So just to refresh your memory, I stole this off the internet because I wasn't taking a picture of myself in this scare because I don't want to embarrass myself that much. But it looked exactly like this. I had this big ass thing in the middle of my chest, thing on my finger, microphone that recorded me, all these cords coming off there, and all this thing going in my nose. So I had all that. So yesterday, I got the results for that test. And I don't have a drum roll, but we're going to use that as a drum roll. So drum roll. I have sleep apnea. And I don't have just regular sleep apnea. I have obstructive sleep apnea. So in the test, it basically, the test results that they sent me, it basically said that I had disturbances, and they pretty much broke it down to when I stopped breathing in my sleep, which pretty much defines what sleep apnea is. It basically means that your brain isn't functioning right to sleep, or you have obstructions in your airway that is causing you to either your tongue going to the back of your throat, you're stopping breathing basically in your sleep. So you don't get very restful sleep. Sometimes you don't even get into REM sleep. And that is my issue. So when they sent me the results, I got obstructive sleep apnea, which is pretty bad. And when I read the results, the total times, if I had enough people in here to guess, I would have you guys all commenting what your guess is of how many times I stopped breathing in an 8-hour, because I think it was 9:18 to 6:02 in the morning. So it was pretty much 8 hours of sleep, or 8 hours through the night that it tested me for. In those 8 hours, I stopped breathing or had an obstruction 102 times. And where's that? Yeah, there it is. It took so long to laugh. So 102 times I stopped breathing during my sleep, and 8 hours of time. So that is at least, what is that? One and a little bit, no, 102 times, 8 hours. I'm not doing the math on that. If you guys can figure that out, let me know. 102 times I stopped breathing or had an obstruction where I was waking up, basically. So I have this issue. I talked to the doctor. I'll have more information on Friday's episode of where I am going from here. The doctor did give me two choices where there is a surgery to correct that. But obviously the sleeping mask is the first choice in most cases. I don't know with the severity of what mine is, if it's going to be one or the other. So tomorrow I do have my appointment, my follow-up appointment with my ENT to figure that out and which direction we're going to go tomorrow. Hopefully he at least puts in the CPAP machine. I would like to use a CPAP machine. I know it sounds crazy because I have to sleep with something on and it's going to disturb my sleep. No. If I'm dying, if I'm stopping breathing 102, not saying dying, don't want to use that word. If I'm stopping breathing 102 times in one night, then I welcome a CPAP machine. That's going to be the absolute best thing for me, and it's going to help me get better rest. We're going to have more energy, I believe, and it's going to help me in the long run, which I'm looking forward to. So I welcome the CPAP machine, and I hope that my doctor puts in a prescription or an order for a CPAP machine, not prescription. But technically, I guess it is a sort of some kind of thing that you have to use a respirator or whatever. So I will have more information on that on Friday's episode. I will have an update for you guys to let you guys know. Again, see, this is another thing. I have updates coming for you, which means that if you watch this episode, now you have something to look forward on Friday. You get to figure out my 102 times of me stop breathing at night. What's the outcome? What's the outcome going to be? Is Jeff going to be on a CPAP machine? Or Ziggy? Is Ziggy going to be on a CPAP machine? Is Ziggy going to have to get surgery? We don't know. I really don't want to get surgery, though, because that's something on my throat. And obviously, right now, I'd love to say it's my moneymaker, but it is not. But it is a part of my life to be able to talk. So hopefully, fingers crossed that I just have to do the machine, and hopefully I am able to get that tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to that, getting better rest and having more energy, because I've been really foggy lately. And with this air pollution that we got from Canada, apparently still seems to be going on. I just seen in the news today talking about the air quality is still an issue. And I mean, it's like 2 or 3 weeks later now that we're still having these air quality issues. So that is a thing. And, don't overlook that. If you have breathing issues and stuff like that, try to do your best to stay inside during these times and stuff like that, because you don't want to risk it. It's not worth it. But obviously, if you have things you have to do, go outside. Just be safe. That's all the advice I can give about that. Again, I want to make sure you guys check out 7686 Designs at facebook.com. Or if you have any questions or comments, or you want to reach out with a custom order, reach out to us at 7686designs at gmail.com. Also, again, want to make sure I wish the birthday girl, I believe it's her 16th birthday. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I do believe it is her 16th birthday. Want to wish Logan a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on that note, I'm going to let this play out. We're going to end our show today. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Logan.
It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
You guys have a great day.
It's your
Good night.
birthday.
Thanks for joining me today.
Happy
Stand out in the crowd and be
birthday.
unique. Bye for now.